President Donald Trump gave an impromptu half-hour interview with the New York Times on December 28. We combed through the transcript and here's a quick roundup of the false, misleading or dubious claims that he made, at rate of one claim every 75 seconds. Some of the interview was off the record, so it's possible the rate of false claims per minute is higher. Virtually every Democrat has said there is no collusion. There is no collusion. I saw Dianne Feinstein the other day on television saying there is no collusion. Trump appears to be referring to an interview with Sen. Dianne Feinstein, D. California, a member of the Senate Intelligence Committee. She did not flatly say there was no collusion and instead was more nuanced. Asked by CNN's Jake Tapper on November 5 whether she had seen any evidence that these emails, were ever given to the Trump campaign, she replied, "Not so far." Tapper then asked, "Have you seen any communications that suggested that the Trump campaign wanted them to release them through a different means?" She answered, "I have not. I think it's been proven that there is no collusion." Trump is entitled to his own opinion, but he sidesteps the fact that the investigation has revealed that members of the Trump campaign interacted with Russians at least 31 times throughout the campaign. There are at least 19 known meetings, in addition to the indictments or guilty pleas of his campaign manager, national security advisor, and others. President Donald Trump returned to a favorite target Friday, saying that Amazon.com should be charged more by the U.S. Postal Service for the packages it sends around the world. Amazon has been a consistent recipient of Trump's ire. He has accused the company of failing to pay internet taxes. President Donald Trump returned to a favorite target Friday, saying that Amazon.com should be charged more by the U.S. Postal Service for the packages it sends around the world. Amazon has been a consistent recipient of Trump's ire. He has accused the company of failing to pay internet taxes. There was collusion with the Russians and the Democrats. A lot of collusion. Starting with the dossier. But going into so many other elements. And Podesta's firm. Trump has falsely accused Clinton campaign manager John Podesta of being involved with a Russian company. Tony Podesta co-founded the Podesta Group, a lobbying firm, with his brother John. But it's a US-based company, not a company in Russia. Trump likely is referring to the Podesta Group being paid $170,000 over 6 months to represent SBE Bank, a Russian bank. The Podesta Group said its work for SBE Bank USA was never about getting sanctions lifted, and was simply about helping to clarify to what extent our client, the U.S. subsidiary of SBE Bank, was subject to sanctions. We confirmed they were not. As for alleged collusion between the Democrats and Russia, Trump is referring to the fact that Fusion GPS, the political research firm which assembled the dossier as part of an assignment for Democrats, relied on a British intelligence agent who used Russian sources for his research. So that's a rather big stretch.